So we got the Joolca Hottap outing kit, and before I open it and start putting it together, we did buy a couple extra things. We bought like 3 of these 33-foot extension hoses, and that's because we do plan to toss this thing in the river and try it out. There's just some issues that I have that I'll show you that later on. And it did come with this regulator right here, but since we plan to use one of these little bottles, we bought the Joolca adapter to hook up the propane to the little bottle. And so I'm going to go ahead and start opening this thing up and putting it together. I haven't really followed all the instructions. I just kind of opened it up and looked at it, see what was there. But one thing that I did see when I was looking at it was drinking water. So does that mean they're going to make a filter to put in like a dirty water and turn it into drinking water? If so, that's a huge solution to one of the problems that I have. Okay, I'm going to toss that aside. I don't need that. Okay. So first in the box, actually, no, I should take this box and just put it on the ground. Okay, so we have Joolca. A big fat instruction manual. Who needs that? Actually, I probably do need it. Just kidding. And that's self-explanatory here. Let's put these little feet on. I hope the instructions didn't say not to turn this thing upside down, because I did that. Sure, it's fine. Stand on this thing. Barely. Let's hope I don't have these little feet. Okay. Got a cold water hose. I think these are both the same. Let me double check. Yeah, both the same length. So I'm going to assume that it doesn't matter which one I use. One of these goes into, this is a 2-stage filter that comes with it. Hook that up. And supposedly you can take this little cup here and put it on with it, and you can just boop, toss it in the river. And I'm not going to do that with the shorter hose. I'm going to save it for a bigger hose. assuming. I assume a lot. One of these. Okay. There's a little arrow on here that shows the direction of the water flow. So this end will go there you go. Snaps right on that side. And this end snaps right on the side. I hope I'm doing this right, because it'll be really embarrassing if I'm not, because I'm just guessing. Okay, so I have it going from the filter into the pump, out of the pump, and into the cold water of the Joolca. Now, I believe maybe I'm just trying to hurry and do this because I don't have a lot of daylight left. So hopefully I'm doing it right this first time around. This end goes into the hot. And I think this little shower head goes together like so. And I think the hot goes into that. Maybe. I don't know why I have this one. It is a splitter. And it's really cool that all this is really mostly all quick connects. Makes it a lot easier. Until this part. Which I guess I'm going to have to take this little nipple off. Maybe. Because that's really the only thing I have left. Okay, well there's some directions on the back. It kind of tells me I'm doing everything in the right direction, so except for this. Guess I need to find a wrench to take it off. Which that don't make no sense because no. I see. the one that comes with it has a quick input. So I will have to take that nipple off. Let's stop right there and come back. Okay, so never mind. This little fitting right here actually comes off the other hose. That way you can connect it in there. There you go. I just kind of swap them out. And you just hook it up there. And there it is. I guess you just hook your gas bottle up to the little regulator and you should be good to go. Let me take all this stuff off and we'll go. Actually, I'll probably read the directions a little bit. And don't try this at home. Try it at home. This is my home, so hopefully everything works. So I am going to put the batteries in it, and I'm going to hook it up and I'm going to go try it out and see what happens. So I'm guessing for the igniter, it comes with 2 D batteries that you drop in there. Tells you what direction to put them in, and then you just stick them back down in the Joolca. So the reason I got the extension hoses is because I want to pump water from all the way down there, from that murky river, all the way up here. The only problem I have is I don't really want to shower in that. I know it says you could chunk it in any river or lake or pond, but it's still dirty even though it has a 2-stage filter on it. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to buy a boiling pot to boil about 5 gallons of water at a time, and I'll pump it up into the pot, then I'll boil it. That way I'll feel better showering in it. So Joolca, if you're watching, you should fix that part. Maybe make a carrying case that's in the shape of the hot tap or something that you can carry it in and boil your water. But I did see on the package when I was opening it that it did say that you're coming up with some sort of water filtration, so maybe not. But that is the plan. I have unlimited water down there that I can use to take a shower in, but I just want it to be clean. And that's about all for that. That's a plan anyway. I'm just not ready to do it just yet. But I did buy the hose, and I am going to buy a pot and try it out. See how it goes. Okay, so yeah, it's all set up. Everything is pretty much self-explanatory. I didn't even use the instructions. It comes with a power cord to charge the pump. Then you just turn on the pump right there. And then you can set your heat. And I guess this is the water pressure. And then of course I'm using already clean water because I don't trust the river water yet. And then you just come up here, turn it on, and it is hot water. So that's our Joolca Hottap. So we're going to try this out and take a shower. And it sure beats spending hours heating water. Everything's pretty instant. And if you haven't seen this yet, this is our do-it-yourself Gilligan's Isle style shower stall. We had a one of those little shower tents. I mean, it's okay, but since we pretty much leave our stuff set up out here when we're out here, it gets a lot of bugs and stuff in there. It takes forever to drain and dry out, so we don't really use it as much. I'd rather just shower outside when nobody's around. So that's pretty much that. Our Joolca Hottap set up with a small propane bottle, and you do need a car lighter or maybe a jackery. We have our little jackery that we use. We love that thing. And yeah, so that's our setup. Maybe next time we get to do a video about this, we will have it chunked down in the river over there. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, there we go. You got Tracy back there behind the shower, taking a nice hot shower.
Finally.
Is it hot? Too hot?
No, it's good.
And so that's it. Our Joolca Hottap.
Don't waste the water.
So yeah, it only turns on and it starts heating as you're using it, and then once you turn it off, it shuts everything off and starts all over again every time you turn it on. Pretty cool. Alright, so she just had a nice little shower. She said she really enjoyed it. The water came out pretty hot, and the only thing was it used up water a lot faster than our little tiny cheap shower pump did. Even though you can kind of set the water pressure on it, still use it a little bit faster. And in our little jug, the last gallon, I don't know if I can just take off the filter in order to get to the last of it, but it starts kind of running dry down at the bottom. So we put another gallon in there, and yeah, everything worked fine. So you still have to conserve the water, and other than that, everything worked great. So not bad, not bad. Showered some hair right off my face. Anyway, felt good to me. I approve. So hopefully they come out with their some sort of water filtration, and yeah, I think I'll be using my Joolca from here on out. Well, that's it for this video. Hopefully you find it useful. Maybe you'll like to try it out yourself. I really like it. But like I said, the real test will be when we can chunk it down in that river. I mean, you probably already could. I just don't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel like it would be clean water. So yeah, join us next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.